Welcome back, guys. So, if you look down here, look, I've run the date on a bit. Like, I don't know, like, a bit over 10 years, something like that. We're almost up to the present day. Woohoo! And that means that we've got a whole load of new vehicles that we can upgrade. Now, I did do one thing while I was kind of waiting for the time to roll along. Down here in Crytown, remember I said I was going to straighten up this road? I straightened up the road and moved the airport back just a fraction so that I could fit a second runway in here. Now this line, do you remember this line was losing us money? And what are we up to now? So we're running at about half capacity at the moment. And you can see this is where we were. And then this was like the first year when I bumped it up. And then this was when I redid this. So you can see we're kind of sort of getting back up there. We've probably got like 2 planes too many on there. Or I could downgrade them to a different type of plane. But I've got a sneaking suspicion that maybe, if we improve transport, like getting to the places and whatever, maybe we'll actually fulfill that. So we'll leave that alone for now. Let's have a look at some stuff. So I said we were going to do trams. Right. Look at the new trams we've got. We got to the tram depot. Buy vehicles. Look at this. So this is what we're currently using at the moment. These LVS 86s. And we've got 4 new ones. We've got this this Skoda 10T. Now, I think they're all 43 miles an hour. 43. Okay, the Cobra's 37. It's very high capacity, but it's a bit slow. This one is really nice, the Vichas M. First of all, it looks pretty nice. Although, I've got to say, this CAF Airbus is super sexy. But the advantage of this one, it's got decent capacity, 37. It takes us up from like 27. So it gives us extra capacity. But look at the loading speed. Times 6. That is by far the best loading speed. This is 4, that's 5, that's 5, that's 5. This, loading speed 6, that is really helpful. Standard top speed 43, capacity 37. I think this is the puppy that we want on most of the lines. So, this is what we're going to do. We are going to go to Vehicle Manager. Yes, and I'm going to get... Is that one trams? Yes, that's trams. Which one? What line is that? Oh, should we do some line naming? Might be a good idea. Where the hell is that? Oh, okay. So this is... Oh, this is the big... This is Cry Dead Penguin. Cry Dead Penguin tram. So what am I... This is... Oh, LTR I'm calling these. Local tram. And it's... Oh, try again. Stop rushing. Cry Dead Penguin. That has turned out to be one of the best things on the map. Just how these got named. It turned out to be Cry Dead Penguin. Cry Dead Penguin. Right, so. What we're going to do. We're going to get rid of that. So I've got my tram lines. And, I'm actually going to pause while I do this because I don't want anything untoward happening because I'm doing a lot of updating. So we're going to update like all of these. Yeah, we're going to crank all of these up. And you, and Crytown, and Crydead Penguin, and Patstown, and Ratnaman, and the Isle of Sass. We're going to upgrade all of them to these Vichas. Replace. It's only going to cost me 40 million. Bargain. I've got 20 billion to spend. Oh, look at all those. Oh, Donkey Shrek and Fiona. Princess Fiona. Oh, man. So, you know what? I think we should have a little look at one of these trams because they really are super sexy. Right. Let's put it on normal speed so it's not laggy. And let's have a look at you. Look at these. Aren't they cool? I think these are very, very cool. I am glad that I played with the Asian vehicle set. Because I've seen a lot of vehicles that, like, normally I wouldn't see. Now, come on, you're 6 times loading speed. You should be... You've only got 3 people to load. You know, let's speed him up till he actually moves. Here we go. Yes, we'll be sorting out lots of these vehicles. We've got new trucks and stuff as well. Oh yeah. You know what? I'm going to pop that up there so that we can keep an eye on the speed. And we'll see what kind of speeds this gets up to. So this is the airport. This is just by the airport terminal. The stop is right here. So they've just got to literally walk up the path and they're in. Oh, there's a whole bunch of people going to the airport. Going on the holidays probably. No, they're not. People just fly to go shopping because they're like, I don't know. This is like an ultra chain for the ultra rich. Everybody's a billionaire. It's like, I want to go shopping. Oh, hang on a second. We'll just pop to the airport then. I'm off to work. I'm catching the red eye to the other side of the world just to go to work. Right. I've picked up 13 passengers. Nice. So let's see how we're doing. Okay, there's bit of a sharp turn. Where the speed comes in is when we get through the town and go out on these long runs. And I want to go on this long run, don't you? I do. So we are going to have some rides on stuff and take a look at some stuff. Now, I did think about putting those... what was the last truck? I can't remember. The last tram. I can't remember the name of it. We're going to put those on somewhere. I'm not sure where. Because we're not really using the capacity of this at the moment. But that may change. And I'm happy to have a bit of extra capacity and stuff. I tell you what might be a challenge for the end of the game. Might be to turn all of the maintenance up to very high, like on everything, and see if I can still make a profit. I think it would be very, very difficult. I love the fact that it puts the name of the line on the front of the tram, and then round here it puts like what stop you're stopping at. I mean, how cool is that? Right, so Chihuahua Street. Now, I happen to know that Chihuahua Street is the last stop before we get onto kind of the main run. So it's like next stop is Dedalot. So we've got a very long run now. Let's get out of there. We're up to 38 miles an hour, which is impressive because they're only supposed to have a top speed of like 37. We have got new trucks. We've got like proper semi-trucks. Like even more proper than these. I mean, these look pretty good. But these new ones look even better. And then we've got that new urban truck. I'm pretty sure we'll find some uses for those. I would imagine, like on the lines delivering resources into the towns, we could maybe use those urban trucks. I wonder if they're because there was like an e-truck or something, wasn't it? I wonder if they're like really low emissions. If they are, that would be very cool. So, we are now on the big bridge. Let me show you. So, we're going over the big bridge. And we are going to go into the tunnel. Now, I'll tell you what. Let's bring this down here. Should we have a bit of first-person action since we're going into the tunnel? Yeah, come on. A bit of first-person action. And I'll tell you what. Let's bring it back a bit. And we'll go out to the side, go down a bit. There we go. That's kind of a cool view. So this is I think the longest tunnel that we've got on the map. And it's worked out pretty well. Oh no, they're 43. I said 37. No, 37 miles an hour was the Cobra, wasn't it? Yeah. These are 43. And as you can see, this is whipping along at 43 miles an hour. For very large sections of its journey, linking up Dedalot and Penguin Town. That's that little section by the dock that I need to fix to the airport. Yeah, you get yourself comfy, love. She's a bit fidgety, isn't he? And there's something wrong with her hands. I don't know what's wrong. But I don't know what's wrong. Maybe a touch of arthritis or something. Oh, you poor love. Right, so now we're coming out of the tunnel complex. And we are heading along towards Dedalot. Oh, quick, get out of the way of the truck. Oh, see, the trucks have got a higher speed. The trucks have got a top speed of like 62. The new trucks are the same speed, by the way. Still 62. Absolutely loving all the views. This map has turned out so good. Here we go. Bit of an island. It's all very crowded. It's all very busy. I probably need to start putting in some bus lanes and stuff. Well, I do believe that truck just drove straight into the side of us. Get out of the way, truck. You're spoiling the views. We want to see what's going on. You're blocking everything. Look, he's doing it deliberately now. Aha, well, I can just climb over the top of you. Ah! The views are awesome, aren't they? It's like everywhere you look, pretty much, apart from this bit, where we've got slightly messed up terrain. But everywhere else you look, the views are just fantastic. So, oh look, wieners, wiener. So we're going through. This is Dedalot, and we're going through the centre of Dedalot, and then we've got one more big bridge to go over, linking Dedalot and Penguin Town, and we're going to ride the whole line. Why the hell not? You know what? I don't ride the vehicles anywhere near enough. Because I always think, oh, you know, I need to be getting on with stuff. But sometimes you've got to stop and smell the roses. Let's get back down to street level. As we're going through the streets. Oh, buses. Oh, we're going to be replacing the buses as well. There's some very cool buses. Oh, look at that. Next bus stop. Lots of people waiting. All the people wanted to go to Penguin Town and get loads of memorabilia with penguins on. I'm joking, sorry. Oh, I need a drink. That's better. I was choking at the idea of like 10 tons of penguin memorabilia, penguin stickers, penguin mugs, penguin t-shirts. You know what? Cry Dead penguin t-shirts. Oh, I'd totally buy one of those. Okay, we're loaded up. Full 37 passengers. Now, it might be that on this section of the track, because if we look around, look, loads of people still at that stop. So it might be that we'd be better off having the super sexy, super modern trams, whose name I can't remember, so I'm giving them ridiculous descriptions. You know what? Let's go up just a little bit so we can actually see this. But you know what? I might come off to the side a ways so we can actually enjoy this bridge. Let's go back this way a bit. I love all these camera controls. So here we are. We've crossed the bridge, and I tell you what, I've got kind of nice curves on those bridges. They're not too arched. They look good. Oh, let's get out of the trees. And then we're onto this little, I don't know what you'd call it. I suppose it's a little peninsula jutting out. And this takes us into Penguin Town. Now, up here, haven't we got the Madonna roundabout up here? I'd have to zoom out to be able to figure out where it is. Oh, is this the Madonna? I think we might be. Yeah, there it is, right in front of you. Good, good. How blind am I? Yes, it's that conical shape, which reminds you of a couple of things that Madonna had at one point in her career. So we go around the Madonna roundabout. And look at all the neon signs that have been added. Well, oh God, this is all very bendy. Look at all the neon signs that have been added to the really modern buildings. Can I have a look? There you go. All kinds of strange signs. Okay, right. You know what? At that point, I'm going to get out of there. Don't care about these road vehicles, so let's get rid of those. What I want to do is have a look and see... Where's the station statistics? I want to have a look and see if any of our tram lines have got like... Now, hang on a second. Look at this. Alextown on the Thomas has got a ton of passengers. But I was trying to look and see if we've got any of our tram lines with like massive amounts of passengers. And I don't think they actually have. Which is a bit of a shame, actually. But let's go and have a quick look at Alextown. We do have new trains. Oh, yeah. We've got lots of new trains. So we're going to be doing some train upgrading as well. So what's going on at Alextown? Where are people waiting to go? They're waiting to go to Barton. Now, so they're waiting to go to Barton. If we go over to Barton, let's have a look. Yeah, we're getting overloaded at Barton as well. Right. Let's put one of these new sexy trains on here. So, we're using these, and these are pretty darned old. Let's upgrade them to something new and super sexy. Go to Manage Vehicles, Skye. And what do I want? I want to replace these with... Now, let's have a look at the multiple units that we've got available. Now, there is a diesel one, which is this RA2. Top speed 62. Capacity of 60... Now, you know what, let's see what we're actually replacing. So this has got capacity of 105. So that, not going to do it. Right, what we've got under electric, look at this. Right, well, we've got this Russian class EDM 9M, 81 miles an hour, but it's only 88 capacity. This Lastocha, now this is more like it, 115. Now the question is, how's it going to be like length one? Now, what does it tell me the length of this train? Yes, it does, 140. Now, what's the length of this thing? If I add one of those, 127. You know what? I think that's what's going on. And then we've also got the Foxing How. Oh, yo, there's so many jokes you could do. I'm joking again. Sorry. This thing, capacity 144, 186 miles an hour, this puppy. Oh, we've got to find a home for that. But for now, we'll put this Lastocha. Oh, I've already got one. We don't need two. There we go. I wish that was the other way around, though. Why they've put it on facing in that direction is beyond me. But hey, it is what it is. So, yes, replace. 40 million, that's going to cost. Oh, no electric path. Okay, so I've got to upgrade first. God, we had this problem last time, didn't we? You know, I should probably, in between this episode and the next episode, just go around and, like, do everything. We are, I think, all modern track, though. So I think it's just the catenaries that I've got to add. Let's find out, shall we? So if I go upgrade... Oh, no, it's not. I thought it was all fully upgraded, but it isn't. But okay, most of it is though. So we'll upgrade this to higher speed. Boom, boom, boom. And do these switches as well. Come on, give me the other switch. Oh man, they're so fuzzy. There it is. And come on, there we go. Right, that's all that done. Then I need to put on the catenaries. Boom, boom, boom. And boom, boom, boom. Give me the other one. Yeah, there we go. Right. Then I can zoom right out and do this in big chunks. Boom, 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 boom. And that, and that. And that takes us all the way up to this. And I've just got to do this a little bit by this switch. Boom, boom, and boom. There we go. Hooray. Now I should be able to upgrade this line. So this was Alextown Barton. Manage vehicles. Replace them all with Las Tochas. Reminds me of Las Iguanas. Las Tochas. Right, what do I want? Buy one of these. And replace. 42 million. Boom. Cha-ching! Hooray. No much rejoicing. Right. We're going to have a ride on this. You bet your ass we're going to ride on this. Now, which way are you going? Oh, I think you're just pulling out, aren't you? Yeah, he's just pulling out. Let's jump on board. Let's jump on board. Train 7. So, it's going to give us a little bit of extra capacity. And I'm pretty sure it's going to give us a bit of extra performance. And of course, now we get the little electronic, I should say, the little electronic signs on the trains. Let's come around this side. Maybe. Oops. Didn't want to do that. Jump back on board. Oh, there we go. So, 62 miles an hour, 63. They accelerate fairly slowly. I'm kind of surprised for electric trains. But we're up to 73. Now, we would have been speed limited before because the track wasn't upgraded, which that's kind of my bad. But now we're rattling along for most of the journey over 70 miles an hour, or over 75, which was the track limit before. Cool. So we jump in. So it's going to be interesting to see if we start getting down the passenger numbers. So what were we at? We're like 400. We might need a bit more than this to get those numbers down. But I guess we'll kind of see. So we get it. What did we get it down to? Okay, we got it down to 320. It depends what it gets back up to the next time the train comes in. You know what? We'll leave that. We'll let that run. We'll see what happens. Okay, next. Let's go and have a look. Now, since replacing a 5-carriage train with that seemed to be a very good idea. Let's see if there are more that we can do. So let's go to manage vehicles and let's look at trains. Oh, I'm really tempted to do the semi-trucks. Go on, we'll do that after. Let's do some trains first. So, what do we want? We want passenger trains. So let's see. Now you've only got 2 carriages, so you're not really a contender. No, we've done that. Just done that one. That's 3. Aha! Now this is this one that we put on between Alex and Guggets, isn't it? Yeah. Now let's have a look at this one. We can get rid of this. Let's see. We're running at we're running a little under capacity actually. I am wondering whether we'd be better off with the Las Tochas. I know it's not a Spanish name, but I'm going to pronounce it as a Spanish name. Las Tochas. Now let's see. I wonder what these cost each year. Let's see. Will you give me the details of the running costs? 5.3 million. Now, if I was to replace these with Las Tochas, 5.3 million. What's the running costs? 3.5. So they're cheaper. And now let's see, the capacity of one of these is going to be a little bit more. So that's 138, replacing it with a train that's only like 115. But then we're a little bit over capacity. I'm going to do it. I'm going to replace that with Las Tochas. Right, let's go add a Las Tocha and replace. Boom, that's that done. Right, let's go. What else can we do? So, now these are perfect for this. Okay, now the question is, I think these are diesels. In fact, I'm pretty darn sure they're diesels. Let's have a look at the Alex Sass line. Now, the Alex Sass line is the one that goes out all the way out here, and the same with Wobbly Town. I am guessing that this is not electrified. Let's have, yeah, it's not electrified, but it is all modern track. So I should just have to electrify it. So let's pause the game, because I think, I mean, better, because what's your top speed? Does it tell us? Top speed, 75 miles an hour, right? And on a long run like this, we could be making up a lot of time. So, and it's going to save us money as well, I think. So, yeah, we want to do this. Let's get track. And first of all, let's check at sea. We'll make this high speed, even though it doesn't actually matter in the station, let's be honest. But we want it to look good as well, so we'll do that. The rest of the line should all be nice and blue, and it is all the way into the station. Good. So now we'll just add catenaries. So the station's already done. So all we need to do... Now I should be able to do this in relatively large sections. You'd hope. Boom. Boom. And... That's it. If you come out too far, you can't do it. But... Oh, come on. Here we go. This is the thing. More haste, less speed. Yeah, that's that. So then... We can do both lines. We'll do Wobbly Town as well, because they're running on the same, they're sharing the same track, so we need the same trains running at the same speeds, because we don't want one line getting held up because the other line's got slow trains on it. Right, that's that bit done. Then the nice big bridge. Boom, boom. And then we come in. Come on, give me the X. And that bit. Right, all done. Las Tachas, here we come. Now, what's going on? Oh, right, yeah. I thought that was 2 trains for some reason. I seriously, I questioned my vision. What do I want? Manage vehicles. Replace these with Las Tachas, please. Add and replace. It's only going to cost me 62 million. Woohoo! All right, cool. Right, shall we ride the Las Tachas from Isle of Sass to Alextown? Answer is yes, right? You don't even need to question it, because the answer is yes. But I am going to speed this up just so that it loads up with people. This is like a perfect replacement. Okay, so we've got almost a full train. Perfect. Let's slow it down so it's nice and smooth and not jerky. Good plan, Skye. Let's put that up there so that you guys can see what speed the train's doing. Now, I could go first person so that you could see the speed down here in the corner. But I think third person, when you want to actually see the trains, third person's better than first person. And I do like these. Like the colour scheme. Love the cab. Nice and aerodynamic and streamlined. And there are some pretty fabulous views on this line. Now, why are you only trolling along at 60 miles an hour? Come on, get a move on. You know what? It's probably limiting its speed a little bit because we've got a relatively tight corner here, I think. I don't know what it's limited to, but I guess we'll find out. Okay, we're limited to around 48 miles an hour. But that's fine. There are tight curves, in the real world, where trains have to slow down and whatever. So it is what it is. Right, now we should be able to get a bit of speed on. I might even revisit that curve and maybe smooth it just a little bit. Because 50 miles an hour is a little bit slow. There's a Las Tachas coming in the other way. Actually, you know what? I said it's not Spanish. It could be Spanish. I don't know where this train is from. This could easily be a Spanish train. Because I have no idea where this train comes from. I've never heard of it. But then, I'm definitely not an expert on, Spanish trains. So if it is a Spanish train, it's not surprising that I've never heard of it. Man, you know, if you're into train journeys and like train spotting and stuff, but like more, well, but not so much train spotting, but more like train journeys. Hang on a second, did I only upgrade one of them? Oh, I didn't do the other line, did I? Bonehead, Wobbly Town line needs to be upgraded. Manage vehicles and replace with La Stocha. La Stocha. Like, it's not. It's La Stochka, so it's Russian. La Stochka. But I'm going to still call it La Stocha because I'm slightly mental. Just that's picture perfect. Right, so that's going to be another 20 million. Oh, I didn't do that one. Try that again. Replace with less starches, please. Boom. Alrighty. And go. Oh no, go. There we go. Let's jump back on board. Hooray! There was much rejoicing. Let's crank you up. 68 miles an hour. And look, we've got a long way to go. There's Alextown. Look, see, that's the headquarters. Look, if I mouse over it, look, headquarters. But look at the great big tall buildings that we've got now. And we've got to go all the way around the bay, past the beautiful quarry that I put in, and then all the way around there. And I think this is one of the best bits of scenery that I've done so far. Because you actually get to see the quarry. It looks like it's been quarried. Then we nip it into the tunnel. Oh, quick first person. Quick bit of first person action. Oh, we got a train coming out of the way. Perfect. Thank you for that. We're doing 81 miles an hour. 82, 83. Flying along. As we come around by the beach. Do you want to have a look at the bay? Because the bay is pretty gorgeous. Look at that. Oh, man. Wouldn't you just love to go and like take a picnic, go down on the beach? No, I would. And here we come into Alex. We're screaming along at 96 miles an hour. And then we've got some nice switch action. Lots of tracks. Takes us into the platform. And I would guess that once we've been running these for a little while, we should get rid of these excess passengers that we've built up. So let's have a look. Let's have a little look. Alextown on the Thomas. So Alex Barton. Oh look! I think that's an Alex Barton train pulling in. Is it? We'll see. Now if that gets it down to around like. Is that an Alex? Yeah, that's an Alex Barton train. So, oh, there we go. Now it's loading up. Yes, I think that's going to solve the problem. And also, we've got Alex Wobbly. Now we've upgraded those. I'm expecting it'll take care of that as well. So that, very, very good upgrade. Awesome sauce. Now, these other trains, where we've only got a few carriages, I do want to upgrade those as well. And we do have some options. So, let's have a look. Like if we take this one as an example, this is Alex Blind. You know what? Let's go to the vehicle manager. So we want the passenger lines to start off with. So TP Alma, that's only got 2 carriages on it. So what would we want to replace that with? We would want now these are diesels. Now I do want to mix things up. What have we got in the way of diesel engines? Well we've only got these DF4Bs. I think we may have to go electric. What have we got electric-wise? That's what we've got in multiple units. What about electric locomotives? Oh, look at this. We've got this China Railways HXD3B now. Oh, man, it's only 75 miles an hour. That's 106. But, look at the power. Sorry. I've got this tickly little cough. And it just kind of leaps up and surprises me every so often and makes me cough. This is what we should be using for our cargo trains. If you look at the power, okay, this is 106 miles per hour. It's only 4,800 kilowatts. This, 7,200. This is what we want on our cargo lines. But that's not for now. So, to be honest, Like diesel-wise, I mean, I don't know. We could probably upgrade these, but I don't think it's actually worth doing. This is the TE3. Now the TE3, top speed is 62, diesel. What's this DF5? See, the DF5 is only 50 miles an hour. I could upgrade to this one, I suppose. And I could upgrade the carriages, I suppose. You know what? Let's see. If I put one of those, and then now we've got these new TVZ or TVZ 61 4447s, which are capable of 124 miles an hour. That's the kind of thing that we want on kind of the nicer lines. 23 capacity. It's only 2 times loading speed. These are all 2 times loading speed. That's 23. That's 23. It's just the improved speed. But I'm just wondering, should we increase these to these? Now these are 22. They're much more expensive though. But like these are like so out of date. So I guess we're going to do it. Crank a couple of those on and replace, please. Boom. So we'll just modernize stuff. So Al0, we want to do the same thing. So we'll go with no, we're going diesel, aren't we? Yeah, that's already got the diesel, but we'll put the newer passenger cars on. Boom, boom. Oh, actually, I think those are already. Yeah. That's already the thing. Well, let's just put a new one on anyway. And our spot. Now that is, of course, the Shinkansen, for those who are fussy. And then we've got those. Those could be refreshed, but those are the models that I'm putting on there anyway, so there's not really much point. That one's been done. That's been done. That one's been done. Now, these. So we've got one of these China Railways and 5 of these carriages. Let's have a quick look at this line. So this, ooh, now that is a fairly nice long smooth line. So I think, maybe, do we go for the faster ones? Yeah, go on. Let's have a bit of diversity. So we want to go with, now, yeah, we want these new electric no, see, hang on a second. So there must be another train coming, because another locomotive coming, because this one's only 106, whereas this carriage is 124. So yeah, we need a faster locomotive, so like to take advantage of the speed of these coaches. I don't know when it's going to get. It's already 2022, for heaven's sake. So that's a little bit annoying. You know what? In fact, I'm going to swap these for Las Stochas. The Stochkas. Should be. So, well, we got these RITs. They're only 62 miles an hour, though. They're kind of rubbish. So, yeah, we'll replace them with Las Stochkas. So, replace. I tell you what, this should save us a fair bit of money, I think, because these are a lot more expensive, I think. Let's have a look. Doesn't I need to go to one of the trains and look. Our running costs. Where's the running cost? Oh, it's up here. But yeah, 5 million a year, and these Lestoches are like 3.5. So this is going to save us money, and probably have better performance and same capacity. So it's perfect. So replace. Boom. All right, that's that done. Am I going to ride those? Yeah, I don't think so, because we rode those new trains. Like I think in the last video. So here comes our Lestocha. Cool. All right, what else can we do? What else can we do? You know what? I want to do the truck, so let's get through this quickly. We've got now. Now, what the hell are you? Oh, this is a CHS4. Okay. This is a diesel. That needs to be. You know what? I think we should upgrade this to an electric line. This is Barton to Kretchy, which is this this run down here. I think it needs to be electrified. And it may well need track upgrading. Although I don't know. I think I might have upgraded that already. Let's have a look. So yeah, it's all modern, and oh my god, it's all electrified as well. Hooray! So let's do it. Well, those already electric trains. Don't know. What do we want? Barton Kretchy. So yeah, we're running a little bit below capacity. So these new trains should be fine with a bit of luck. Manage. Replace. Yeah, these aren't. Yeah, the CHS4s are... I'm sure they're diesels. CHS4... No, they're not. They're electric. I couldn't see the... this, which I can't remember the blooming name of. Begins with a P. No, it's gone. It's gone. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Get over it. It's gone. Right, what am I doing? I'm putting Lestotches on here. Right? We're going to end up with like millions of Lestotches. I wanted to try and mix things up a bit. These are 81, but the capacity's too low. These Lestotches are kind of perfect. So go on, we'll bang those on. All right, that's Cretchy sorted out. Next, let's have a look. What else? We've got Corpse Honk. Those are pretty much the latest we've got anyway. I wish there was a little bit more variety. I wish there was another multiple unit that we could use. Now, hang on a second. We could, like where we've got like just a couple of carriages, that's carrying 44. We could use one of these diesels because that's only got a capacity of 60. Oh, let's do that. Let's do that. So what do we want? We want, yeah, one of these, please. What am I doing? Don't know. Oh yeah, add, replace. Boom! Hooray! You know what? Let's go and have maybe a quick ride on one of these. Now this is we'll ride on the Brunel. Oh yeah, these are little commuter trains. They're like, I mean, to be honest, like it's the kind of thing that you have like for like airport terminal links and things like that. Just little trains like this. Are you gonna move anytime this year? Oh, you're on this line with this. You know what? We should probably beef up the locomotives on these cargoes, because otherwise this is going to spend a lot of its time like waiting around. You know what? Let's oh, this is Songabriff Port Fuel. Yeah, we should definitely upgrade those locomotives so they can move around a bit faster. Yeah, we'll get to that. We'll do the cargo stuff in another episode. Yeah, these are cute. I like these. I've got to say, they're not staggeringly fast. The acceleration is less than impressive, and considering that this has got to go like all the way to Corpse Hatch. But you know what? It's fine. They don't have to be lightning fast. We've got the express trains to do the fast routes. So this is fine to just tootle down to Corpse Hatch and back. Are we going to ride to Corpse? You know what? We are, because let's face it. Now that we've got the highways in, it's kind of cool to ride this stuff. And actually get to see the highways and everything. Because the scenery, oh my god. It looks so damn good. Here we go, another big intersection. Oh, by the way, thank you to the person that pointed out in the comments that the end section, like the very last section of the motorway, it was like this, from this interchange up here up to the end. The highway wasn't actually highway. I'd used the wrong road types, so I fixed those. Oh, look at this. This is very cool. The run into Corpse Hatch now. Going underneath the motorway. Highway for the Americans. Autobahn for the Germans. And then we troll in here. Now, these fences, which I've used in a few places, I need to load up the fence mod and replace those and start doing a bit of beautification around the place. But there we go. That runs in there. So we can replace a bunch of those. So I think what I'll do, what I wanted to do was show you these new vehicles and have a bit of a ride of them, you know, have a bit of a look. And then what I'll do is in between this episode and the next, like that one, obviously we'd want to replace that with one of those. So one of those and replace, boom. I'll go through these remaining lines and replace them with whatever I think is appropriate. So, like this one again, that's going to be one of these RA2s. I don't know. Yeah, it should be fine. 60 capacity. This is going to be a little bit more. 63. Yeah, it's fine. So, I'll go through and do that. And then next episode... Well, I didn't replace it, did I? No. Add one of those. Replace. There we go. Yeah, I've got to go through all the others. Next episode, what we could do is work on like the cargo trains and stuff. Now, I don't know whether we're going to get any more new vehicles. If anybody knows if there are more vehicles after the current date, then please let me know. But we've got plenty more upgrading to do. Oh yeah, and I want to show you those newer trams as well because I didn't. So I'll find a place where I can put those new trams on. We didn't get any new aircraft. Oh, that reminds me. We need to have a look and just see what... where is it? Well, yeah, it was the Cry Blind line. What are we doing? Oh, look at this. We're up to 160 of 222. So, yes, it is creeping up there. And now... Oh, look, it's just kind of inching up there. We're almost making a profit. In fact, we should... I don't know. We might get to the point where we're making a profit on that line. With a bit of luck. Alright, guys. We will leave it there for this episode. I hope you're enjoying, like kind of... As we approach the end of the series. We're not at the end of the series yet, but as we approach the end of the series, just taking a little bit more time, stopping and smelling the roses, looking at stuff. I'm going to start doing some beautification as well. Because it's time to tidy everything up before we say goodbye. But it'll be a few episodes yet. Don't worry, there's still plenty to do. Guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll catch you for the next one. Peace out.